Hello everybody, my name is Steven and you're watching the Fowler Airgun channel, and today we got something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a pellet comparison between the JSB Diablo King Heavy 33.95s and the FX Airguns 34 grain pellets. These are both traditional skirted type pellets, round head, simple badminton type style projectile. This is the JSB 33.95 and this is the FX 34 grain. So they are, to the eye, very similar, and I mean very similar to the eye. They both have that kind of semi cup base. It's a little bit of a pellet base. The heads look very similar. Even the make looks very similar. If I was a fool, I'd say they came out of the same die. So we're gonna get our digital calipers out here and take a few measurements. So this is our JSB 3395. We are looking at a length of 0.351 of an inch. We're hundreds. And this is the FX 0.351. Same thing right here. So the length is the same. Let's take a look at our FX pellet here. So let's look at our head diameter, which that appears to be something that is affects accuracy a lot. So we're going to try to make sure we get it real nice and centered on that head there. So 0.251 on the FX. .247 on the JSB. Let me just dabble around with it. 0.249. Rotate it a few times, make sure we're getting our maximum measurement here possible. 0.250. So this is the FX here. .250.
This is Classic Hits 100.7 and 99.1.
0.249. I mean, I'm not finding much discrepancy between the head size on these things. Length is the same. Let's check the bottom end here, the pellet end, the skirt, excuse me. 0.261, rotate it a few times here. 0.260, 0.258. That's our JSB. .259. 0.256. 0.259. So in shape, in dimensions, both seem to be practically the exact same pellet. Two different brands, I'm aware of that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to load us 5. We're going to be using the Venturi Avenger, and we're going to be, actually these are 8-shot magazines, so we'll actually be shooting 4 pellets each. So we're going to shoot 4 of the JSB 3395s, which I am zeroed with the JSB King Heavies, and making less than a 1-inch group at 76 yards, and actually have a new target out that goes out to 85 yards. So we're actually going to push it straight to 85 just so we can see, you know, what kind of BC these pellets are getting. And we're going to shoot 4 of the exact King Heavy, 4 of the FX Airguns 34 grains, just for comparison sakes. I'll tell you this, ordered these FX pellets here from Pyramid Air, and you buy 3, you get the 410 for free. And the order was I ordered several different lines of ammunition from them, all FX obviously, but I believe I spent right around like $60 somewhere around there, and got, you know, 177, 22, 25, 25 slugs, and definitely that's beating the price. You're getting a 10 of 300 here, and for the exact King Heavies you can buy them in a 10 of 300. However, these are pretty expensive right now depending on where you're at. I imagine if I would have looked over at the Pyramid Air website, that I probably could have found these cheap just as well, but these were right about like $20, maybe a little bit more, for 150 cal. So let's go ahead and let's load this up for the JSB King Heavies for the FX 34 grains. Let's go out to our 85-yard target and let's go shoot for some accuracy and see if we get any kind of big comparison between BC and you know, with our accuracy out there. See what happens. Hey guys, so we have loaded up right now 4 of the JSB King Heavy 33.95 grain JSBs, and we also have right behind that follow-up 4 shots of the FX 34 grain pellets. We're doing accuracy comparison using the Air Venturi Avenger and 25 caliber, and we are shooting at 85 yards. I have the chronograph up here in front of us. I'll call out the numbers as we go. So first 4 shots, as said, are going to be the JSB King Heavy Diablo, and we're going to go for upper right target, bottom left portion of the target here. First shot, 881. So it's moving a little hot. We got a slight wind, but nothing terrible. .852. .848. This is our last shot. .846. Now we're gonna scoot on over just a hair. Actually, we're just gonna go center of that same target, and finishing off with .846. We're gonna move on now to the FX 34 grain pellets. Our shot was at .856. .845. .842, and our final shot. .843. So still remaining very consistent as far as our velocities. Let's go down and have a look at our accuracy. Alright, so here we are downrange, 85 yards, and as I said, when we were down shooting, we started our top right target, bottom left section of the target. Our point of aim was here, our point of impact was here. This is starting out with our JSB 33.95, and I don't have my I came a little unprepared, guys, with my caliper. So if we're looking from farther shot from maybe here to here, and we're looking at, let's see, let's try to get ourselves focused in here as best we can. So we're right about there. This is our next group here with our FX hybrids. We were aiming right dead center of that target, and it looks like we actually have, it's either going to be, I mean, within just a couple hundredths of an inch, but that's the hybrid group, or the FX group, actually seemed to be a little bit more of a spread. Still nothing major. Actually, this was our first shot here, and then the second one dropped way down, so I'm kind of counting on that these JSBs would group tighter. Both, and this is my takeaway, both of these pellets seem practically identical. Possible from the very same die, dare I say something similar to that. So, are you getting your money's worth buying one more than the other? I don't think so. I think go with the cheapest option. That's just my opinion. These are just based off of the information that I'm able to produce here. I shoot off the Caldwell turret, so I feel very confident in my shooting. I use it to zero all my rifles because I can really get a lot of that human inaccuracy and that just any of that human error. I can get that out of there using that Caldwell turret. Pretty close anyways. So again, it's still a phenomenal group. I mean, you're only looking at, these are 1 inch these are 1 inch squares here, and if you actually look at it, we're maybe just over, we're like, you know, an inch and a hair over. I mean, it's just over an inch at 85 yards, so still what to complain about. Not much. I'm gonna go get zeroed back in, come out and play around with this a little bit more. Also have some of the FX hybrid 26 grain slugs that I'd really like to try out at this range as well. So stay tuned for more air gun fun, and thanks for watching my videos, guys. If you're interested in finding the video to follow up shooting the FX hybrids or anything else, you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment below. Please like and subscribe to my videos, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.